Okay, so I printed a couple of parts because I made a small change on the design. And I, in first place, what I did with the lining connector was printing this one in this position, not on the wide side, but on the narrower side. Um, so I did this same change of the design with the USB connector as such. So instead of making this one like that, I made it this way. So I printed both ends, but honestly, it's not tight enough. And I really would like to have just a little bit of pressure on the cable when you push it in, just a bit, just to keep it in place. So I'm just gonna go back to the design and I will, oops, I will do something here. So for the USB lightning connector, it says 5.5, but yeah, I feel if I want to have this tight, it has to go down to 5.3, which is what I was thinking, probably reducing the size 0.02 millimeters. So with this one, I'm going to change this to 5.3. And with the USB connector, I'm going to do pretty much the same, but I'm going to I'm just going to rectify this. So, yeah, okay, no, that's okay, that's okay. I'm playing with the metallic part, with the ground area. So, not that one. Yeah, this one. So it's just 0.2 millimeters will be perfect. So 4.9, I'm going to bring this down to 4.7. And once again, I'm just going to do one small measurement from here. So if you want to see what's the distance between two faces of a sketch, you click one face, then you click the other, you see both highlighting. And on the bottom right corner, here you will see the distance, the parallel distance. This one is saying 11.5. I just want to double check that 11.5 is enough distance just for the connector. So for the metal part. And I can see here that the connector only is 12.2. So that's perfect. That's gonna be enough enough space to hold the metal part. So that's the first thing I changed. The second thing I changed was this part. So my idea here is, just imagine you feed the cable in, you start with the USB normal connector, you loop the cable up, and then you finish here with the with the lightning connector on it. If you want to bring the cable out without this gap here, it's going to be tricky for you to take the cable out. But with this, it's going to allow you just to put your finger in and be able to grab the cable and pull it out. Now, this is just an ideal proposition that I want to keep there because it's not going to cause any harm. But I'm thinking, okay, what if the cable stays down, you know? Probably you open the cover and the cable just pops out a little bit and you just can grab it. But I want to avoid any, you know, assumptions here. I want to avoid that. So that, and the last thing I notice is there are a couple of borders that are not fillet, that don't have fillet, sorry. So I'm going to apply some fillet here. Maybe this one can go with the 2mm border. Yep, that one is okay. But the bottom one here, this one is 1mm. And just this bit. I mean, I have the ability to do that. Just do it. Like Nike. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I was going to do something else. I'm not sure if this is gonna be an overkill, but with the cover in place, if you open the cover on the back of the cover, it needs to have a little bit of gap. Now, I'm not sure if I make that cover, if I make that gap, it's gonna be too much, but I don't want to take that risk. So I'm just going to reduce, I don't know. I don't know, maybe point, well, maybe 1mm will be okay. Yeah, 1mm. And so what I'm going to do here is I will create another plane from this face. So sketch, select your, oh no, sorry, go back, plane, then click this, and then hit 0 because I want to have that plane against this face, and then sketch, select your plane. And now what I want to do is I'm going to activate the section view. I'm going to go back just that much. I don't need to go further. So click OK, then hit front, and then hit N. If you hit N once, it's going to go to the back of the plane, and in this case is to the front, from the front of the plane. Now I'm going to create a circle. It doesn't matter where you put the circle for now. I'm going to accept that. And what I want to do is, so if I hit this face, or if I select this line, but I'm going to hide that box. If I hit the top line and I hit the bottom line, it's going to tell me that the parallel distance is 6.5. So the 6.5 is the diameter of the circle, of that curve at the back of the cover. So what I want to do is I'm going to say, I'm going to say this is 6.5 as well. I'm going to center this against this circle, which is, this is revolve and then sketch. Yeah, I'm just going to show this sketch, and I'm going to center the new circle to this one. So select both points, and then a constraint must involve something from the sketch. Yes, I selected it, didn't I? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the constraint. Sorry, because I did something. I want to constrain this vertically to that line. I don't want to have coincidence on the dot, meaning I don't want to constrain this vertically on horizontally. I just want to constrain this vertically. So if I move this circle away a little bit, click both and then hit vertically. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a distance between these two of 1 millimeter. Now I'm going to extrude this, and before I extrude, I'm just going to switch the section view off, and I'm going to extrude that all the way to the face here. But I'm not adding, I am removing. So I'm going to remove and then click OK. So this is going to give me that bit of gap so that when you open the cover, it doesn't scratch that, because with the time that little curve on the cover will be, you know, scratched, and this is plastic, so I want to avoid as much wear on the parts. So this is good. I'm not going to do anything else. However, I'm just going to take this fillet, this one, and I'm going to accept it to see what happens. And well, I'm just thinking about this little bit. So I can go back to here, remove that, and remove this one. Oh, that one wasn't selected. Okay. So I think that looks good. And I will apply the 1 millimeter fillet to this one. Okay. There you go. That's what I wanted. So excellent. So I need to do another test. Well, there is a couple of tests I need to run. It's good to run tests before I print everything and say, uh-oh, something went wrong. The first thing I would like to print is the cover and the back of the box. So meaning this area, okay? I really want to print that so that I can test that the hinges are designed properly, they have enough distance, that little gap I just created has enough clearance so that it looks like, so that the box, the cover box moves freely, and also importantly that when I push the cover into the hinges, they don't break. So I am going to print a few things. That bit of the cover, that bit of the box, and I'm going to print as well the USB connectors, okay? So I'm going to print everything to test again and make sure it works. So if this test goes as I expect, I will print the whole box. The whole box, I don't know, I'm gonna print it probably white because it's for me. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this. So I will show that, and I'm going to export this iPhone charger box. Separate this. Now let's add a negative volume box there, select the scale option, hit Control, and then drag. You can keep Control, drag. I'm gonna leave it probably there because I also want to see these areas, these fillets. Now I can, I might need to duplicate, no, sorry. I might need to duplicate this full box, but for now, I'm going to scale these probably down to there, go all the way down there and come up a little bit, maybe just a touch there. Then I will duplicate this box and make it down to here and come over here. Okay. So I assume, because I haven't done this before, yeah, there's gonna be a problem. The design, the parts will collide. So I will just turn this one 90 degrees. This one I'm going to leave it here. And then I'm going to copy this. I'm going to turn this one 90 degrees. And then I'm going to move this box down here, scale, bring this up so that the hinges are not in the way. And then make this one smaller, copy that box, paste it, move that here, scale this down to, where is it? Maybe I want to see that. Oh, no. I want to go back here on this area. So this is the area I wanted to cover. But I need to copy that box, and now I need to make this smaller, make this smaller, and make it bigger. I can make this box a little bit bigger so that I covered that little corner. And okay, I think that looks good. Now I need to bring these down to the bed, so around that area, and turn it 90 degrees. There is an object with no extrusions on layer 1. What do you mean? Maybe because this is in the air, so maybe there. Okay, that looks all right. So I need to remove that part as well. I'm not gonna do the heartbeat here, so I'm just going to select that square, make it a little bit larger, that, and then perfect. Okay, that's gonna take 40 minutes to print. So that's it. I'll print that and I'll be back in 40 minutes.